or some jumping jacks. I'll give you guys your choice. You're gonna be doing that for about 30 seconds. So if you need to get anything out, go ahead and get that. Hi, Jeff. You've been having some trouble this morning. I'm glad you're here. All right, guys, go ahead and spread on out. And let's just get 30 seconds. I'll watch the time of jumping jacks, jump rope, or jogging in place, okay? Jumping jacks, jogging in place, or jump rope. Here we go. Proud of you guys for getting up. Some of you I know are still going to work. Some of you are working from home, but it's a little harder to roll out of bed. And for those watching this in the evening, good job getting it in at the end of the day. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, let's get some punter's kick. So opposite arm to opposite leg. Let's get 5 on the right and 5 on the left. Try and keep that leg as straight as possible, and the leg you're not kicking from, try and keep that whole foot on the ground. So try not to come up onto that heel. If you've got tight hamstrings, you'll notice you have to bend your leg a little bit. That's gonna affect you when you do the inchhorns today. No big deal, but we'll work on it. All right, after that, let's get some arm circles. Arm circles going forward. And backwards. All right, we are going to do an air squat, okay? Then I want you to take your right leg, step like you're stepping over top of a rope, okay? Left leg, step over top, set up again, do another air squat. We're gonna get 4 of those, so 2 each way. Step, step, set up, air squat, step, step, set up, air squat. 2 more. Good, guys. When you are done with that, you're gonna set your feet right up underneath your hips, and let's get some good mornings. Keep that back nice and flat. Really wanna warm up these hamstrings today. Gonna be using those for the inchworms. Hopefully you guys all have 3 meters or about 3 meters for your lateral shuffles, an approximate space for those. Good. Next, we're gonna come on down to a high plank position. We're gonna hold it for 15 seconds, okay? So high plank, we're gonna be arms out, extended, just like you're gonna be in the top of a push-up. Okay, going up in 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. You're gonna be squeezing everything, keep it tight. Should be a straight line from your shoulders to your hips to your ankles, or slightly rounded like you're in that hollow body position. 3, 2, 1, and down. Next, we're gonna do a side plank. So in that side plank, you're gonna be on your forearm. Okay, here, same thing, straight line from the shoulder to the hip to the ankle. We're coming up in 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds, hold it, squeeze everything. Really helps to squeeze your glutes. Especially, you'll feel it more so in the one that's closer to the ground. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flip it on over, we're gonna do the other side. If you guys are doing this on a hard ground, you may want some sort of mat underneath of you. In 3, 2, 1, here we go, up. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, I'm gonna demo. We've got the dynamic side plank today. We've got 4 rounds. So you're gonna be working for 45 seconds, resting for 15 seconds. So we're gonna stay on one side each round. Okay, so you don't have to worry about switching and taking any rest break in between. Okay, so I've got a little pad here. It's part of my ab mat that I'm gonna use for my forearm. Okay, same points of performance like we were just doing in that side plank. You're gonna be in this position here, and you basically come down, hip taps, and then right back up again. Okay, you wanna drive your hips up as high as you possibly can, coming down, okay? What it's gonna do is work those oblique muscles. Those are kind of tricky to target sometimes, okay? So let's go ahead and lay on your right side, and let's get 5 of those dynamic side planks. 5 reps of that, so it'd be down, up would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. And let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Same thing, 5 on that side too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of core work today. All right, when you're done with that, we already warmed up in that high plank position. We've got the plank up down, so you're basically essentially going from a high plank to a low plank down to the forearms. Again, really nice to have something soft underneath your elbows. I've got really pointy elbows, and I always end up ripping the skin off of my elbows when I do these. So what that's gonna look like is you're in that high plank position here, okay? And that upside down hollow body, and I'm coming down, down, up is 1 rep, okay? So you can do that on each side. Let's get 2 reps on each side. Down, down, up with the right, and then down, down, up with the left. You wanna make sure, keep those hips sort of high, don't let your butt sag. If you do, you'll start to feel that in your lower back, okay? If at any point during these plank movements, if you really struggle with keeping the movement going, instead of just taking a break, I'd like you to regress from just holding that, instead of doing a dynamic movement, hold it to a static movement. So you would either hold the high plank or the low plank or hold the side plank, okay? If you feel like you can't do that, come on down, shake it out for a few seconds, and then get back to it, okay? So we're only working for 45 seconds each time, okay? So we've got the plank up, down. Let's talk about the inchworms. So we do these a lot in warm-up, but not very often in the actual workout. They're really great for hamstring strength. Today, you've got, it says 3-meter inchworms. So if you guys want to do it in front of the camera, to stay in front of the camera, that's fine. That's what I'm going to be doing so that I can see you guys. But it is also great to do it. It says 3 meters. So to go ahead and walk down. So you're going to start in that standing position. You walk your hands down, okay, to that high plank position. Then you're going to keep your legs as straight as possible. And you'll see that I don't have amazing hamstring strength. So I'm going to keep my legs as straight as possible and walk them to my hands, okay? If you're staying in place, okay, you're going to stand back up. You would essentially walk it down, okay, and walk it back up, keeping your legs as straight as you can. If you're walking your legs to your hands. Does that make sense? So for me, 3 meters would be about 2 reps, and then I would turn around and do it the other way, okay? So let's go ahead and get 2 of those inchworms, whichever way you do it, either in front of the camera or walking in about 3 meters. Give me 2 reps. Come in that high plank position, and then back. All right, and when we are done with that, we've got lateral shuffles, okay? So go ahead and get to where you are doing your lateral shuffles. Couple of points of performance on these lateral shuffles. You wanna have quick feet. You wanna make sure you're standing in that nice athletic stance, okay? And don't let your feet cross over in front of each other, because that's when we're more likely to trip, okay? So in that lateral shuffle, I'm in that athletic stance, and I'm doing this quickly, okay? So let's go ahead and get 4 reps of that lateral shuffle down and back 2 times. If you have a line, make sure both feet cross that line. Nice, guys. All right. Everybody feel warm? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Not a ton of high heart rate movement stuff today, but you will feel it for sure. All right, come on up so you can hear me. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can share my screen. Kristen does it in a really fancy way. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna stop share. I'm gonna show you. I have it written down for you guys. All right, today we have 4 rounds. The timing's a little bit tricky on it for me from a timer standpoint. So I spent about 15 minutes trying to get this timer set up yesterday. So let's talk about it. We got 4 rounds. First, every round is gonna be 45 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds of rest, okay? And then at the end, we get a nice long rest in between the rounds, okay? So we're gonna start with those plank up downs, okay? You wanna do about half on one side and half on the other, okay? I'll do my best to call halfway through, so if you guys wanna stay on one side, that's fine. Other than that, what I typically do is I'll do 5 to 10 on one side and then 5 to 10 on the other, okay? Making sure you're staying in that nice tight plank position the whole time. If those hips start to sag, just hold a plank position, raise those hips up, tighten that core, okay? If you really need a break, go ahead and come down, shake it out and get back to it. Okay, so 45 seconds of those plank up downs. Next, we're doing those inchworms. So whether you're inchworming in place or walk, like kind of moving while you're doing it, 3 meters down and back, okay? Keep those legs as straight as possible when you're doing that. Next is that dynamic side plank. You can start on whichever side you'd like. I'll probably start on my right side. We're gonna be doing 45 seconds of those dynamic side planks. And then last but not least, the 3 meter lateral shuffle. So that's gonna be what really gets those heart rate up. Down is 1, back is 1. Okay, so if you're counting your reps for your scoring today, you're counting your side planks and your lateral shuffles for the score, okay? When you're done with a 3 meter lateral shuffle for 45 seconds, we have 15 seconds of rest and then an additional minute and 15 seconds of rest before we start back over again, okay? 21-minute total workout. It's gonna be a good one. Does anybody have any questions before we get started? Need any modifications, anything like that? All right, give me just a second, get my timer going, and we'll get started. Get your pad out if you want to start with those plank up downs. All right, guys. We're going in 10. Start with those plank up downs. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good job, guys. Got 30 seconds left. $15 seconds. Stay tight. 5 seconds. And rest. Next is those side planks. Pick a side, any side you're going to start on. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hips are high, going down, tapping for 1. Woo! Building those obliques. 30 seconds. Hold that position if you have to. Don't lose my balance. Down, tap those hips, right back up, guys. Almost there. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. I totally messed up the order. We're supposed to do inchworms next, so we're gonna throw those in there, okay? Inchworms are next. Next round we'll do it the right way. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those legs as straight as possible and those inchworms down. Keep them. Walk those feet to those hands. Good job, guys. You're 30 seconds in. Woo, I feel like my hamstrings. I'm sure you can too. $15 seconds. Good job, guys. Almost there. Woo. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Next is those lateral shuffles. Down is 1, back is 1 if you're keeping score. 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Here you go. 10 seconds in. Seconds. Come on, fast feet, guys. Gotta get your heart rate up. Come on, you got 10 seconds. Keep it up. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Got a minute and a half of rest.
We got to get those right side planks, Aaron.
What did you say?
The right side planks we skipped.
No, we got them. We did it all.
We got the left side. We did the left side, and then we got up and did inch planks.
No, it's switching every round. So the next round.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Thanks. I'll be quiet and work.
No, you're good. I appreciate it. The only thing I switched up was the inchworm and the side planks, and we'll do it the correct way this next round. I got excited and jumped ahead. In through your nose, out through your mouth. If you guys do any heart rate training, I don't know if you guys have ever used a heart rate monitor, but something, if you're new to training and you feel like, or I'm sorry, not new to training and you feel like you want to ramp up your training, I definitely recommend getting a heart rate monitor so you can watch where your heart rate is when you're working out and see how hard you're working. I've been resting for almost a minute now, so mine's back down to 120. I'll let you guys know where it is at the end of the next round, but I like when I'm doing these workouts, I like to be lowest unless I'm resting around 145 or 150. So really lets you know how hard you're working. Get ready, we're going in 10 seconds back to those plank up downs. Man, that goes quick. 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good job. 15 seconds in. Good job. 15 seconds. Here you go, Jeff. Keep it up, bud. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Next, we're going to the inchworms this time. Inchworms. Coming up. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those legs as straight as possible. All the way. Try to walk your toes all the way to your hands. Nice, Foster. Keep those legs as straight as possible, even at the end. I know it's hard. Try widening your hands out a little bit. That might help. Good job, guys. You got 20 seconds left. Good job, Sanji. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're doing the side planks on the other side. Woo, getting warm. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good job, guys. I think these are the hardest thing we're doing today. 30 seconds. This will work your booty and your abductors. Those muscles that move your leg away from your body, keep your knees out in the squat, as well as your obliques. Who would have thought you could get a good workout in with no equipment, right? You guys have been doing it for a couple of months now. Almost there. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. We got the side plank, the lateral shuffles, and then rest. And then we're halfway. Get ready, guys. 10 seconds on these. 5, 45 seconds of work. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Get your heart rate up. Tap that line every time, wherever your spot is. And get right back to it. Come on, come on. 25 seconds. Gotta work hard, gotta get my heart rate up. It's kind of low right now. Come on, 15 seconds. Five, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Halfway. You're counting your reps. Try and stay consistent every round. So we're halfway. My heart rate's at 145 right now. Lateral shuffles are good to work on fast feet movement. I find it a little tricky to get my heart rate super high on those. Now I'm at 150, I just spiked. It's hard to work out and talk to you guys at the same time. Got 50 seconds left. If you guys didn't see it, I did a video yesterday taking me through a day of eating for me. So pictures of all my food and talking you guys through it. If you need some nutrition ideas or have any questions, you should definitely take a look at that. It's posted on the page and it's on YouTube. So, all right, a little under 30 seconds left. My heart rate back down in the 120s. We're starting with those plank up downs again. Remember to switch it up so you're not going down and up with the same side every time. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good job. 30 seconds left. Good job, Foster. There you go, Sanji. Keep it up, girl. I know I can't see you. I assume you're working. You're hiding from the camera. I see you. 15 seconds. 10. Keep working all the way to the end, guys. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Going to those inchworms next. Five, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Walk it down. Hands to feet or feet to hands. Really feel that stretch in your hamstring. You go down, squeeze your butt. Every rep. Good job, guys. 20 seconds. 15. After this, we're doing those side planks back to the side you started on. For me, that was my right. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 15 seconds. It goes fast. We're down to those dynamic side planks. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Hips up as high as you can get them. Down and tap. Come back up and squeeze. Good job, guys. You're 15 seconds in. job, Jeff. Keep it up, bud. I know it's hard. You go, Sanji. You are 2/3 of the way there. You got 15 seconds left. Hold it if you can't keep going. Hold it, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good, those lateral shuffles. Where you get that heart rate up. I'm at 130, 133 right now. Try and get it up to 150 or close to it on these lateral shuffles. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Come on, fast feet. You got 30 seconds left. Seconds. Come on, 10 seconds, all you got. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job, guys. All right, well, I got to 145 on my heart rate. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You got 1 minute and 15 left. It's the last round. Good little workout, a lot of core work. A lot of core work. Doesn't get your heart rate up, it's very challenging. And then at the end, those lateral shuffles get that heart rate up a little bit. So good little balance. I know some of these push workouts, whew, I know some of you were on with me last Tuesday. Couldn't even finish the work in the window. So it's good to have these workouts too and kind of throw them in there. Good balance. 40 seconds. In through that nose, out through that mouth. One more round, you're 75% of the way done. Good job, guys. All right, we're going in 15 seconds, that last round. 10 seconds. Plank up downs. Coming up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Try and stay consistent if you're counting. If you feel really exhausted, hold that plank. That's good for you too. Good job. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Inchworms are next. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Those legs as straight as possible. Either widen your legs or widen your hands if you need to. Doing great, guys. We got 30 seconds left. Good job, guys. 15 seconds. Keep working, come on. 10 seconds, good job, Sanji. Good, guys, feel it in your hammies. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Side plank. Thank goodness for the last time. Not easy. Coming up, 5, 3, 2, 1. This is the second side on this, second time on the second side. Good. 30 seconds. Squeeze that butt. Stay tight. Drive those hips up. You're over halfway. As much as you can, drive those hips up to the ceiling. Down and up. Hold it if you can't keep going. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Last one, lateral shuffles. All you got, 45 seconds of rest and you're done, guys. Everything you got, and you can get on with your day. 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. 45 seconds and you're done. Good job, guys, good job. Come on, come on. Fast feet, fast feet. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo, good job, guys. Nice work. Spend a second, catch your breath, and do a couple stretches. Gonna stretch out that core, also stretch out those hamstrings, even though I feel like that workout did a great job of doing that. All right. First stretch. So lay on back. You guys can see me. I'm going to start by kicking my right leg up. I'm going to try, I'm not going to have my knee completely locked out, okay, but pretty close. I'm going to grab behind my knee pit and I'm going to pull my knee to my chest. Try and think about getting your knee towards your eyeball or your forehead. Okay, that'll be, get a good stretch. Hold that. 3, 2, 1, and then you're just gonna try and let that leg fall to the side. So grab in the inside of your leg and let that knee fall to the side. Mine doesn't fall all the way down, let that flexible. I'm gonna pull towards my ear. Pull your knee towards your ear. Get a good stretch in that inner thigh. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Let's do the same thing with the other side. So pull that knee towards that chest. Keep it as straight as you can. And 3, 2, 1, let it fall out to the side. Announcements, we have a happy hour tonight. Hopefully you didn't partake in too many margaritas. I'm assuming you guys didn't because you're here at 6 in the morning, so good job on that. You can make a cocktail, a mocktail, a water, a decaf coffee, whatever you want, and join us this evening for a little social time. We miss you guys so much. I'm hoping to be able to jump on just home from work, or Harper and I will make a little appearance. All right, next, let's come down to a cobra position. I know that this bothers you, you can go into child's pose. This bothers your back, so high plank position, or I'm sorry, hands straight, arms are straight out in this position here. If there's too much pressure in the lower back, as I always say, come down to the forearms. And then you can rotate side to side a little bit. Hold that. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. And last one, we're going to do a wrist stretch. A lot of stuff on our forearms and our wrists today. So we're just going to do one stretch. Bring the fingertips towards the knees. Okay? And then you're going to come on back. You're going to hold that for about 10 seconds. Fun fact for you guys. See how crooked my arms are? This is called a carrying angle, and typically females have a really strong, much more defined carrying angle than men do. Okay, and then last but not least, you're gonna give me 5 pulses. So if you have a really strong carrying angle here, you're a lot more prone to getting like tendonitis issues in your arms, which I definitely have. So I've been hearing a few of you talking about some tendonitis stuff going on. I know Foster's dealt with it before. It's very common in the type of training that we do. And one of the best things to do is stay away from stuff that irritates it, so we can always modify for you guys if needed. There's some movements that I just won't do in the gym just because the risk isn't worth the reward to deal with that, because it's chronic and can become a big deal, even lifting things like your water bottle and stuff like that. So, all right, come on up and unmute yourselves. I want to say hi to you guys, and I want to hear what the toughest part of that workout was. So we'll start with Inez, if you can figure out how to unmute yourself.
I think it was the side plank thing.
Yeah. Were you able to do those okay?
I did them all right. I did end up holding for a little bit.
You still did them, that's good. Those side planks are hard, we don't do those a ton. Sanji, what about you, girl?
Side planks for sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
You guys feel like you're able to get your heart rate up enough in the lateral shuffles?
Yeah, mine went up to like 170, 180.
Yeah. Okay. Jeff?
Yeah, good. Side plank holds.
Yeah. Foster?
I want to be original, but I can't. The side planks suck.
Okay, I was just curious because I struggled.
The first 10 were good.
Yeah,
Everything after that was horrible.
I struggled with them. I tried to be very methodical about my rep scheme, so that was the hardest for me. So I was just curious on you guys.
And you spoke the whole time while you did them, which was awesome.
Yeah. Really miss seeing you guys. Anybody joining us for happy hour tonight?
I am.
Possibly.
Okay, awesome. Well, I hope to see you. Foster, I'm glad you got your whole workout in.
Yeah, my wife came down and grabbed the monitor halfway through. I was like, good, but she was supposed to sleep.
That was sweet. All right, Sanji, check in with me today, girl. Send me a text message and let me know how you're doing, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys, well, let's break it down together. Throw your arms in there. All right, try on line. 3, 2, 1.
2,
Right.
5.
Guys,
Good job.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Thanks, team. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
Take care.